Well, you probably recognize that chord progression. It's a classic song, started out in New Orleans. Actually, people say that it came from Ireland many years before it actually came to the American South. The version that I know came to me from Dave Van Ronk. He did that descending bass line that's so beautiful and so ear-catching in the song. Of course, the Animals in the 1960s had an enormous hit of this song, basically using Dave Van Ronk's arrangement. I'll just show you the chords first. A minor 7th, which could also be a C chord with the G in the bass. Or you could play an A minor with a G in the bass, or this way. And then it goes to a D, and I like to use an F sharp in the bass, and I use my thumb over the top. What I like to do also is break up these chords into arpeggios, which means you're just playing the individual notes. So in this 3/4 time, you can go, and I'm going thumb, 3rd string, and I'm using my first finger again for the 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string, 1 and 2 and 3, and back to the 3rd string. The other thing the Animals did, which I think was interesting, I went back and just listened to it recently. Instead of playing it in 3/4 time, they played it in 6/8 time, which is a little different version of 3/4. The 6/8 goes 1 2 3 2 2 3 1 2 3 2 2 3. So you might recognize this. There's a house in New Orleans they call around. If we move this A minor up to the 5th fret, now I'm going to bar the first 3 strings of the 5th fret, and my ring finger is going to come out to the 7th fret on the 4th string. And there's an A minor. If you were playing an E minor shape with a bar, that's what it would be, but we only want to use these strings. And the open A string will work there too. So I'm going to come up, slide up to that. Now you could play your next chord, which is a C or an A minor 7th. So let me show you that progression here. So you get a little different sound because you got these higher string. Now here you can leave out your 1st string altogether and just play that bar. Just play the 3 strings in the middle there. There's a... That even could make a nice little introduction to the song if you want to, play this for somebody and you want to just start. And a nice slide up there really helps. Well, welcome back. This is the second part of our House of the Rising Sun lesson. First thing we would do is find the melody notes. And the low A is probably your first note. Now, if you're playing the chords with that, So there's an F chord there, but I have to play the C in the bass if I want to play that melody in the bass. You can start doing little hammer-ons. And you can lead into that E note. And we did something like that before, getting back to the A minor. But actually the melody goes up to there. I want to show you this other version of E7th. We've got this one that looks like a C7th. If you use your same, 2 fingers are in the same place here on the 5th and 6th fret, but my ring finger is going to play the 7th of the chord, and my little finger is going to play the 1st string, the 5th. So leaving out the 5th string, you can play that 6th string. So if I go So if you try to find the melody in those notes, all right in there. So again, this minor pentatonic scale is just 8th fret, 5th fret, 8th, 5th, 7th, 5th. If you're just playing this blues scale, you're not necessarily hearing the chords under it. So you kind of have to throw those chords in when you can. There's that E7 that I showed you.